Hey guys.
Hello.
Welcome back to another episode of Keeping Up with the Lopez's.
Keeping Up with the Lopez's.
Today we are in Denver. Just happened to be in
beautiful
town.
Mile High City.
Mile High City. And there's a 90s museum.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think it's an exhibit at...
the Colorado History Museum.
Yes.
So, I haven't been to the Colorado History Museum since I was a kid. The old one, they tore it down. So I have no idea what's in this place. But I do know there is a 90s section. So why don't you come along with us and check it out?
Yeah, we figured since we did 80s pizza, which is kind of like a little museum, might as well do the 90s.
Yep.
Right.
90s theme today.
Let's go.
Come along, join the ride. We're telling names, Christian by your side. From coast to coast, we explore. Every day's an adventure, who could ask for more? Keeping up with the Lopez's, life's an open road. Keeping up with the Lopez's, every story, every episode.
Here it is. It's called History Colorado.
Yep.
So it's not just the 90s. I mean, that's one of the exhibits.
It's history for the whole state.
Yes, so
It'd be cool if there's like stuff for the Royal Gorge here, because I work at the Royal Gorge here.
yes. Walking into the museum, we had to park a little bit down the street. And then we'll go in and get our tickets. We will see you inside. Here we are.
We are at the Colorado History Museum.
So, we are told that the whole bottom floor is the 90s exhibit.
Babe, they have an Auschwitz.
And Schutz Hamilton Hall.
The 90s exhibit is this one.
Alright, where are we going first, babe?
Arapahoe. I was raised in Arapahoe County, and that is Arapahoe teepee.
It is. Can we go inside this?
Let's see.
Probably not.
I want to say probably not, but let's check.
Yes, you can. That's so cool. Hold on.
I am Chief Lopez of the Lopez tribe. This is my country.
So if you had a fire in here, it would go through that hole for ventilation.
This is an Arapahoe teepee.
This is super cool.
Super cool.
Sorry, I keep pulling the camera out. I'm gonna go see if I can go through that other one too. That's cool. Yep. So here's
the
the
recreation of the one coming in from New Mexico.
Ooh, this one actually has some fur rugs on the ground. Looks like bison, probably.
Bison fur. That's probably really dirty. I won't touch it, but wow. That's cool.
In this Valentine gallery, talks about Denver's Chinatown. Wow. It's pretty cool, and I never had any idea that there was a Chinatown. really, really cool. This whole room is just dedicated to Denver's Chinatown. This beautiful Chinese set of spoons. A couple of the restaurants and the menus. Wow. Pretty Chinese lantern. Measure. Oh, how pretty. Okay, we're going into the 90s. Look guys, some of our well-known things already, like Furbies. Freaking Selena.
Beavis and Butthead.
Shoes, the Game Boys. Those Mac computers, the clear phones. It's wild.
So this plaque says, the last decade before the future. So me and Delaney were born in the 90s. So we watched Peter Jennings record of the fall of the Berlin Wall, the yada 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 that Seinfeld, I think, we were even like 2K would crash all the computers and leave them like totally bugging. In between life, life was a box of chocolates. TV became must-see. Beanie Babies replaced retirement plans, and at some point, we all did the Macarena. We've got mail greetless to the internet. The president was impeached. Scientists cloned a sheep, and we learned that if it doesn't fit, we must acquit. The landmark events, cultural shifts, and digital revolutions of the 90s are how we got from our analog past to our digital present. It was the last decade before the future, the bridge that led to the world we navigate today.
Epic.
So there's this like little projector playing certain things from the 90s. I remember that even in the early 2000s.
The Persian Gulf, worked in Iraq, and invaded neighboring state of Kuwait.
And liftoff of the Space Shuttle Discovery with the Hubble Space Telescope on the window on the Earth.
Alright guys, this is 1990, so it's cool. They have like a timeline.
Nelson Mandela.
So in February of 1990, smoking was banned on planes. For good reason.
Focus on the family, moves the Colorado Springs.
Parental advisory is put on albums.
Wow.
July 24th, 1990.
First Native Hawaiian senator.
Right on.
TV.
Over here is a piece of the actual Berlin Wall
They had one of these at 80s Pizza too.
in Germany.
Cool.
So October 3rd
Wow.
and then November 9th, piece of Berlin.
1990. I didn't know we had a black mayor in the 90s.
That's cool.
That's very cool.
See, this is cool for me too because I'm not from here.
Yeah, and I'm from here, and there's stuff I didn't even know.
Everybody, we have Tim Berners-Lee to thank for YouTube.
Wow.
Because he invented the World Wide Web.
The internet, which is where we're watching. No, you're watching from.
Yeah.
I believe in the text.
To any of my fellow computer nerds out there, Linux was released September 17th, 1990.
Magic Johnson.
Retires from the Lakers. Oh, I'm sorry. He didn't retire from the Lakers then, but he was diagnosed with HIV. The end of the Soviet Union and the Cold War. President Bush, the Dalai Lama. Operation Desert Storm.
CU wins the national championship
Wow.
at the Orange Bowl.
Go Bulls. Is it Bulls?
Yeah.
No, Buffaloes, I'm sorry. Y'all, I don't know sports, so don't listen to me.
My dad literally had a desk just like this. I can smell this.
Same. I have to feel.
I remember, I feel like I'm in my parents' office and I shouldn't be bothering them.
That's a nice sounding keyboard. Mac. A floppy disk.
Wow. I remember the
Who
smell.
remembers games on CD?
Keep CDs in there. That's so cool.
Math Blaster.
A globe.
Rosetta
I feel like
Stone.
people don't have globes anymore.
Freaking Shania Twain. If you know, you know. Windows. Wow.
This is so cool. Internet.
1992.
Bill Clinton's saxophone.
Yep.
Holy cow. That means just gets right on top of it. With the saliva's in there still. Those are the thoughts I think about. Wow. So cool. LA riots, Rodney King, MTV. St. Andrew. Is this what's her name's ice cream? Oh, it's Christy Yamaguchi's skate.
Oh, that's really cool.
That's really cool.
She's over here. Iconic figure skater. This is super cool, guys. Do you guys remember these? CD players, camcorders, a Tamagotchi. I never had one of those, but all my friends did.
Yeah.
Phone books. They still make phone books.
I think
But
they
they're not as
do, but
detailed.
you have to like order that.
And it's mostly businesses as well. It's not like people's personal.
There was a time where you could literally look someone up where they lived.
Yeah,
And
their
everything.
phone number. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
which is kind of sketch now that I think about it. But
People were more trusting back then.
wow, Motorola bag phone in 1990.
I remember my
Our
dad-
parents might have had some of these.
I remember my dad having this one and this one, these two.
Yeah, my parents had the 1998 one.
Yeah.
Those things were so durable that one time my mom, she
Oh, you
lost
could
it in the
literally throw
snow.
it against the wall and it wouldn't break.
She left it in the snow and we left it there for like 2 days and it was still alive when we found it. It's full battery and everything.
Okay, I'll hold off on myself here.
Okay, 1993. So this is a year before I was born.
Year Bill Clinton took office.
Okay.
So I think this is more Colorado, which is cool.
Yeah, so it has, you know, U.S. history, world history, but it also has Colorado history.
And here's the Rockies uniform. Castilla. Vinny Castilla. UFC started. First ever Ultimate Fighting Championship. That's the beginning of the UFC.
No, we're
Started
going.
in Denver. Denver's McNicholas Arena.
The Pope visits Denver. Wow.
You know who met the Pope on that visit was my great grandma.
Wow.
Yeah.
President Bill Clinton.
Summer of Violence.
The first Latina in space. You go, girl. The World Trade Centers.
Yeah, there was a bomb. Did you know there was a bombing at the World Trade Center before 9/11?
I did not.
Yeah.
The fashion.
This is what. Okay, so I could definitely see my mom wearing something like this.
This floral one here?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. The shoes.
These pants. Look at these pants.
Those are corduroy pants. I used to have some.
Yeah.
They're
my
quite
sister
comfortable,
had some.
actually. The camo.
Tube tops became a thing.
I feel like this style of pants.
This is very Gen
I'm not
X
going to show that
grunge.
pocket because it has some provocative things on it. Anyway, but like this cargo pants style.
Yeah.
This is what we wore, babe. This right here.
Yep.
This ugly purple and blue thing.
This was pretty much me
Yep, same.
as a kid.
Yep.
My dad would wear something like this. That's what my dad would wear.
Ooh, Broncos merch
Like
back there.
that, yeah. Definitely that is something my dad
And
would
what's
wear.
funny is this style here, like this plaid skirt and the shirt thing, those are coming back in style.
Yeah, I feel like this is more like boomer family 90s, and that one's more Gen X 90s.
Yeah. What even is that? Like an alien?
So,
Right, going into 1994.
graphic tees started becoming more of a thing.
Yeah, 1994 was the year that I was born.
The year this beautiful angel was born.
almost 31 years ago, guys.
Paula Jones. Suits built in for sexual harassment. Ooh, Klondike and Scouts. We got the polar bears. Oh, this is when Kurt Cobain died. O.J. Simpson, who could forget
I love
that?
how, like, there's only weird things during the year that I was born.
O.J. Simpson was a big deal.
The World Series was canceled. Amazon founded. Okay, Jeff Bezos.
My dad was like
Taking all our money,
My
huh?
dad was literally like shopping stuff on Amazon in like 2001, and I remember
Wow.
people being like,
What are you
"Pulp
doing?"
Fiction, Tarantino's a fact.
Right, I see something on the other side that I'm freaking out about, so
We'll meet you there.
let's just walk this way to a Blockbuster Video pop-up.
So go to one of these. There's still one in Oregon, or Bend, Oregon. We're gonna go to it one day, eventually, maybe next year. But this is what we have in the meantime. Stay tuned.
Babe,
Saving Private Ryan.
that's his actual uniform.
Wow. Earn this. Earn this.
Wow.
It's a good movie.
There's some favorites back here. Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber. I think 10 Things I Hate About You is over there.
Cool Runnings is a good
Terminator,
one. Matilda.
Jumanji.
Mrs. Adams.
Yeah.
The Sandlot.
I never saw this movie, but I know of it. Dazed and Confused. It's Matthew McConaughey's first movie.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, Austin Powers. Silence of the Lambs.
Hello, Friday, I think,
Independence
right?
Day.
Hello, Clarice.
Twister.
Whoopi Goldberg's
Wayne's
outfit from
World.
Ghost.
They don't have a Dumb and Dumber tour, and Dumb and Dumber was filmed there, but The Shining.
The Wedding Singer. Waterworld. Braveheart.
Classics.
Ace Ventura. All classics.
Braveheart. Man, this is bringing back memories.
These are actual VHSs.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're taped in.
That's probably good, because
Yeah, some people don't steal them.
unfortunately.
Okay. I had this growing. This is what my parents had, and I probably should. I watched this at a way too young age, but this is the exact VHS we had.
The Santa
Runaway
Claus is
Bride,
bringing
Pretty
flashbacks.
Women. See, this is the one we had, the double.
Same.
I
We had the
one.
double feature as well.
I also had this for Braveheart. I had the double too.
Wow.
The Rocks. Look, Braveheart right now.
Guys, all the 90s Disney?
Oh my god.
Yes, Little Mermaid,
Mighty
Bugs
Joe
Life.
Young.
Pocahontas, all the classics.
Do you remember where you would have to leave this video and get this like behind?
Yeah, because they had it behind the counter. Because people were stealing it.
Flipper. A mirror.
Wave.
Ooh, more awesome 90s movies. The Matrix. Hook.
Something weird. Babe, look.
The
The
Phantom
Phantom
Menace. 90s
Okay.
classic.
The Fifth Element is such a weird movie.
7 is a freaking crazy movie. You're not allowed to watch that.
Okay.
Rush Hour.
This is what I was freaking out about over here. Oh, sorry. He broke
This is
it.
actually an underrated classic. The
Postman.
I need to show you this. It's pretty much Waterworld on land.
Interesting.
Yeah.
This is what I was freaking out about earlier because it's their gowns from the ad.
So this is their actual outfits?
Yes.
Wow, they're so thin. I'm just shocked by the sizes of celebrities sometimes. Raul Julia.
Is Mr. Gomez Adams?
There's some reading here before we go. Ooh, The Matrix.
Fun fact, guys, when I was little, me and my sister and two of our very good friends used to watch Selena all the time, and we would all fight over who got to be Selena.
And Jumanji.
The Matrix.
Pulp Fiction. Classic movie. Beauty and the Beast. Oh, hey, look. So there's some reading here. It says, "Be kind, rewind." Feuds that were still going strong started in the 90s video stores across the country. We were getting a new blockbuster every 17 hours in 1992, and it felt like every night could be a blockbuster night. There's just one rule: be kind, rewind. Leaving the house to rent a movie was an event. We packed into the car and debated which movie to get, like we were Siskel and Ebert. If someone disagreed, we let them know you can't handle the truth. Sure, we felt the looming dread of the hefty late fees, and sometimes the film was so long we had to pause the movie halfway through to put in a second VHS tape. I remember that. But that was a small price to pay for being able to watch cinematic masterpieces from the couch. Growing up, did you ever have Laserdisc? They were kind of DVD before DVD.
We probably did. I
don't remember. Yeah.
I'm gonna guess yes.
I actually never had Laserdiscs growing up, but they sound interesting.
Yeah, Because I thought it just went VHS straight to DVD. So I
No,
don't
so
know
there
if I
there
got
was
the
so what's interesting about Laserdisc is it was like the format was like that of like a vinyl record, but it played movies and it was huge. Yeah. But anyway, never had it, but I've always heard about them. 1995. Denver Central Library. I've actually never been in the Denver Library. Selena murdered. Tragedy.
She was awesome.
Beautiful young woman murdered.
First flights from DIA.
Yep, DIA opens. I think the Stapleton closed the year before. Oklahoma City bombing.
Toy Story was released.
Yeah, Toy Story. That movie's 30 years old. Insane. We've had CG Pixar movies since then. Jewish guy. It's interesting. O.J. Simpson. Not guilty. And then the Million March, demanding change. More than 800,000 civil rights marchers fill the National Mall in Washington, D.C., highlighting the urgency of the economic and social struggles Black communities face. Wow. The Delta Council Tree Paro. Huh? Okay. Wow.
Windows 95 was released.
Yeah. The PlayStation.
Elitches.
Yep. The PlayStation. I used to play PlayStation Elitch Gardens. The new one open. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. So here are concert tickets. One from Red Rocks Amphitheater to see the Chieftains. Sinead O'Connor. I actually don't know who that is. These are Denver concert tickets. Wow. That's so cool. I don't know who that is. Wow. Is there anybody here you recognize?
I should be know that.
I'm more versed on the new stuff than 90s stuff, actually, even though I was born in the 90s.
Oh, so these are the autographs that are on here, so you just gotta find them.
Oh, here's the autographs. James Iha, I don't know who that is. Ben Harper, DJ Hurricane, the Beastie Boys. I know that band. Smashing Pumpkins I actually do know, but I didn't know his name. Robbie Krieger, The Doors, John Flashburn, There Might Be Giants. Wow, that's really freaking cool. These are more music album covers of the 1990s. Garth Brooks, Tupac, Pearl Jam, over there, Nirvana, Dixie Chicks, Prince. I think that was before he became the artist formerly known as Green Day. The Battle of Los Angeles. I feel like 90s music was a lot more edgier
Yeah.
than like something from the 80s.
Did you listen to Creed?
I did not.
I did. Excuse me, sorry.
Kenny G. Titanic. What's her name? Wow. Somebody's Melissa Etheridge signed guitar. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that name, and if I'm showing my age by not really knowing who she is. I do know Nirvana, Nevermind was a big album. And here we are now, Entertain Us.
Okay, do you guys think, which one do you think is better? Killing Me Softly
Wow.
or Everlong?
I would go Everlong, I think.
You?
Wow, reality vibes. Music in the 90s was very far out, actually.
Yep, they were out there.
They were definitely a lot edgier than like 70s or 80s, I think.
California Love album. That's out.
Zombie. Wow.
You don't know this one?
Who is this? This is Biggie's shirt, his turtleneck. Wow. I like Biggie. I like it when you call me Big.
Yeah. Fuji just has more staying power in my mind.
Wow.
Jay-Z's Nikes.
Jay-Z. Wow, I didn't know he was around then. Jay-Z.
Snoop's t-shirt.
Snoop Dogg. Always a classic. Ooh, babe. That's cool.
You're voting for what you prefer or what
Babe, they'll freak out about this. Selena's Barbie doll.
Wait, if I had that as a child, probably would have lost my mind.
Sting, I think my dad had that album. Barry Brian. Oh, that's Brian White. I thought it said Barry White. There's a random seat here. Is that like a 90s chair?
Maybe just be some.
It's whatever you interpret it to be. Backstreet. The Backstreet Boys. Wow, these are their shirts. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Should I touch? I touched their shirt. Look, Yanni. He looks like if you mixed Daniel Day-Lewis with Fabio or something. And then,
Savage Garden, Weezer.
yeah, look at this is more late 90s, I think.
This is what we know.
Yeah.
Destiny's Child.
Uh-huh. Cranberries. And music was a Def Leppard.
Usher. Remember Usher?
Music in the...
V. Like freaking Bolton.
Well, man loves a woman. I think he needs to bring back the long hair.
I agree. It fit him.
Yeah. Mariah Carey. So cool.
Alright, y'all.
I'm a Broncos fan, and it's really cool to see John Elway's jersey here and signed football helmet from Super Bowl 32 and 33. Wow. It's actually a very little helmet. Do you have kind of a small head? Legend. Great. Not the best. I don't agree with everything he did as a person, but he was a great quarterback. MJ. Oh, I can't. Michael freaking Jordan. Iconic moments. Wow.
Colorado sports.
Michael Jordan is still an idol of mine.
An outfit from the 1996 Olympics.
Also a 1996 Olympic flag.
Wow.
Wow. The Dream Team, 1992. I didn't know Larry Bird still played in the early 90s. So pretty much John Elway dominated football. Michael Jordan dominated basketball.
Oh, okay. I know nothing of sports, hence why he's telling me, because I kind of know how they work,
Mike
per se,
freaking
but...
Tyson. Wow. Back when he actually...
Mark
darn
McGuire.
fighting.
You know what I was going to say? Jerry Maguire from Lizzie McGuire.
Mark McGuire.
Oh, that's funny. Shows you where my sports knowledge is, you know?
Wayne.
Oh, babe, look, Wayne Gretzky's hockey stick. Can you believe Michael Scott? Wayne Gretzky stole Michael Scott's quote. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Well.
Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott.
1996.
Wow.
Yep. Decent handwriting, actually.
Yeah, I think that's him writing lyrics. That's cool.
It says, essay, handwritten essay, give me liberty or give me death.
1992.
Alright, y'all, I don't know
Oh,
if
it's
you...
a reproduction.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't know if you guys know about John Benet. But me and a great friend of mine and some of our coworkers went down a rabbit hole trying to figure out if we could solve who did it.
I didn't know that happened in Colorado.
And nobody knows to this day who did it. You've got mail. Anybody remember this when you put this to connect to the internet? I sound like such an old lady. Anyway, you couldn't use the phone because they use the same wire. Amy Van Dyke.
Wow. Unabomber. Kind of looks like JD.
No, I don't see it.
Okay. Amendment 22.
The Avalanches win the Stanley Cup.
Yeah. The 90s.
They cloned a sheep. Wow. Her name was Dolly.
What's her name? Van Dyke. It's called Colorado Silver. That's cool.
1997. John Denver's glasses.
What? Wow, that's cool.
That felt
He had a little head.
yeah.
It's like child's glasses. My parents love John Denver.
I feel like people were built smaller back then. Passed away on October 12th, 1997.
Plane crash.
Princess Diana passes. Mother Teresa. I did a whole essay on her in like, I want to say it was 11th grade.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Beautiful. Wow. So when I lived in Fort Collins for a couple of months, I actually walked by this area and they had a placard commemorating it.
Wow.
Yeah. Lilith Fair Music Festival. Film.
Hang on. Just want to get this wall. Tiger Woods. DVD's debut.
Wow. Heaven's Gate Cult.
Whoa. Biggie was murdered. And the piece de resistance.
South Park. That's cool.
Yep. Yep.
Is that how fuzzy TVs really were?
No, this is just a very old TV. Yeah.
I was born in the late 90s, and I was like, I can't really remember. But
No, it's just
The
an old
clapper.
TV. Yeah, they're not usually that fuzzy. We're like acid expert. We lived through it.
Wow.
Yeah, we did.
I was only there.
Everybody had one of those.
Yes. Like Star Wars, Liar Liar. My parents' bedroom, literally half of it was my dad's, half of it was my mom's, and my dad's half had nothing but VHSs.
Wow.
It was more of like the PG-13 and R-rated movies that we weren't allowed to watch by ourselves.
Wow. I never had one of these, but I always wanted one. The Big Mouth Bass. Game Boys.
Out of 90s.
You took a bite, and you dipped again.
Classic.
Oh, George.
So that's like putting your whole mouth.
George is way too relatable.
1998, the year that Christian was born.
lot of interesting things happen.
The Clinton Lewinsky.
That's such an uncomfortable picture, knowing the context behind it.
Yeah,
That
we're gonna walk
picture
away.
aged like milk.
All-Star game at Coors Field. U.S. Embassy bombings. Harry Potter books came out. I remember that. Okay, well, no, I don't remember that because I was only 4.
I
so.
remember having that cover.
I remember seeing the books, though. Windows surpasses General Electric as the largest U.S. company. And even more so today. They're everywhere. And I lost him. Tamagotchi, Disney Elmo for Furby. Beanie Babies, I used to have a bunch of those.
Only 12 miles from Columbine High School.
Really? So, if you don't know, there was a shooting at Columbine High School. One of the most tragic ones in the history of school shootings. So.
Jar Jar Binks.
Star Wars.
Star Wars, the Phantom Menace.
Jar Jar Binks. Qui-Gon Jinn. Check me out knowing the names. Ooh. A Melissa computer virus. One of the burst email worms disrupts global computer networks. Spreads rapidly, causing widespread economic damage. Dang. So guys, we just took a glamour shot, which I'll insert here. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We tried to emulate the good old 90s photos.
History.
Yes. Destination Colorado. Let's go to school.
I get to hear Nikita. Yeah. I just feel like Disney.
I haven't like messed with the chalkboard in forever.
Yeah, same. So. Skewed and created an alternate 1985. Alternate for you, Aini, everyone.
Back to the Future, if you know, you know.
Wait.
We're in the general store now. Do you need any Christmas ornaments? 1920 to 29. Wow.
I want to get
Why
this.
does Humpty Dumpty look creepy?
He's like,
It's scary. Black tea.
Mother Goose. Coffee mill with what? Look at that creepy clown. I want to get that creepy clown. And put it by your bed.
No.
Right on your side.
No.
Pure fresh water comes right to your house. And as we keep growing, before you know it, we'll have a library for the literary
Roasted coffee.
for the cornet band. Of course, everything depends on the crops and they depend on the weather.
Looks for all the fine laundering. Yes,
Families didn't make
a washboard.
it, but the yields have been good enough and prices will surely recover.
tiny car.
That's a very tiny car. Start. Oh, it's a push start.
Christian is taking us on a ride in the motor car. Wink, wink.
Imagine a top hat and a monocle. On the side.
And he'd be wearing a suit. And that's
And it'd
the
be like 100
countryside would
degrees.
look like. Look how slow they went. Ugh.
You go wash back, then you just
Mom,
wash with water.
Pa, I'm home. You know what? It smells like an old house in here.
It does.
Babe, this is where I would do my quilting.
This is when I come in from a hot day on the field, all sweaty. Doing Maybe at the kitchen.
1918, the Spanish flu. This was the stove back in the day, guys. Probably heat it with fire.
Yeah.
Pour some tea. Dang! Oh, it's stuck to the thing. Christian's doing his farm chores, milking Betsy the cow. Fresh milk in the morning. Thank you, Betsy. We appreciate you. We won't eat you. Alright, so here's a Denver part. This Denver sportsman created a barrel out of a solvent and spray painted his boots orange. That way he could be a big fan.
30 years.
T is for Triceratops. The Colorado Rockies mascot Dinger is a Triceratops.
Oh, this is what he inspired him?
I guess. Let's read. Fossils literally litter Denver. They're everywhere, but you usually have to dig for them. A dinosaur fossil found near Red Rocks in 1877 sparked a rush of paleontological fervor. A Triceratops came to light a mile from the city center in 1879. I'm dyslexic or something. Wow. So yeah, I guess it kind of did.
Oh.
We should go to a Rockies game.
You do need to.
This place is really cool, guys.
This is what Denver looked like in the 1860s. Looks kind of small. That's crazy. Wow. You would never think compared to what it looks like today. Huh?
Do you know where Larimer Street is?
Yeah.
That's where it would
Wow.
be today, right there.
Today's Aria campus, so that's where I went to school way back when. So,
Wow.
Parkway, Colfax would probably be somewhere here then.
There's little street signs over here too. Cherry Creek.
Wow. Today's 15th Street. This would be the 16th Street Mall way back when.
Wow.
Yeah. This is so freaking cool. This is one of the best $15 I've ever spent. What's this? Steamboat. Is that a steamboat gondola? Wow.
Steamboat.
Heck yeah. Where should we go?
Guys, if you get a chance to come to this museum, please.
It's really cool. Especially if you're from Colorado. What's this? Is this a fireman? A lighted man. John Banks, son of Claudia Banks, continues the winter carnival tradition of the lighted men. The fireproof LED lighted outfit, leather, cape, helmet protect from the sparks generated by the fireworks he launches from his back. Wow. Celebrate winter. Oh, it's going into Steamboat. Skiing. I wonder if there's stuff from the Royal, like Pueblo and the Royal Gorge here.
In 1913, we should go to the Pueblo Museum.
Yeah, I guess it's owned by the same. Yeah. Excellence in skiing. Oh wow, these are Olympic medals.
Oh, I love that they're snowflakes.
Yeah. Vancouver, 2010. Skiing. I'm gonna go skiing. I always wanted to go skiing.
All right, Christian's gonna go skiing.
Hi, sir. I'm Carl Hobbleson. Welcome to the Hobbleson Hill Ski Jump.
More knee, more
People
knee.
used to call this the fastest jump in the world. Yeah. You want to give it a try? Here's what you need to do. Step 1, tap with your arms back. Step 2, spring up on the takeoff. And step 3, step 1 foot forward in your land. Arms out for balance. You got that? I'll show you again. Okay?
Scrouch more.
And step. Lycka till. Good luck.
All right.
You have to scrunch more. There you go.
All right.
2, 1. Scrunch. Oh, that's cool. It's simulated.
I crashed.
Dang. Are you okay?
We're going in the Sunnyside Mine. I think this might be more Hispanic history in Colorado. Whoa. Could be a different So we came out of there and now we're in this little mine shaft. Coal. Ore is heavy.
Lift the shovel to find out what mucking feels like. If I lift it, no problem.
It's chained to the ground. Wow.
It is.
Ready? She's gonna blow.
Wow, I didn't think.
Here, let me try. I think we need more Taco Bell. Push longer to blast.
Oh.
Getting a lift. Oh wow! You go in there and you get a lift.
That looks so unsafe.
Yeah. People, miners back then, they really went through a lot. They were pretty tough. It's a stucco thing. Bent's old fort.
It's a fort?
So this is actually what the fort is based off of. The gates of Bent's fort are open to everyone, and just about everyone in the West passed through them. Perched on the U.S. Mexico border within the homelands of Native American tribes, the adobe trading post on the Santa Fe Trail was the busiest place between Missouri and New Mexico. People came to sell furs, buy supplies, get directions, or simply break the monotony of prairie travel. They were American, Mexican, Indian, and trappers, traders and adventurers, old-timers and greenhorns. Bent's Fort stood hundreds of miles from the nearest town, but in its day, it was the center of everything.
Look in here.
Wow.
Look. And that wood smells really good. I know, that's weird.
Oh, no, you're good. Wow. That's where we'd put the baby if we were Native American.
Uh-huh, the cradle board.
Wow. These are different stuff from the fort, from Bent's Fort. Wow. I think that's not too far from Pueblo, the actual Bent's Fort. Santa Fe Trail.
Here you go.
Yeah, we can visit Bent's Fort. Open year-round.
I think it's in La Junta.
Yeah, Bent's Fort rose again in 1976, more than a century after it disappeared. The National Park Service built an authentic replica of the trading post. Archaeological evidence and early visitors' descriptions, drawings enabled the builders to recreate the adobe castle in great detail. You can see it today, almost exactly as it was in the days of the Old West. Wow, so we got to go to La Junta sometime and see that. Mm-hmm. Near Pueblo.
Not too far from home.
Yeah. This is your culture, baby. Wow. Chicano power. Wow. I didn't know there was that much rich Hispanic history in Colorado.
I didn't either.
Across the street cafe. Ooh, this is what Colfax looked like in the old days. Oh yeah, Colfax is probably one of the more sketch places in Colorado, but it does have an interesting history. Middle of the 20th century was tourism's heyday on Colfax Avenue. For 4 decades, Colfax beckoned the visitors to the Rocky Mountain West. It was the main east-west thoroughfare through Colorado from its designation on a U.S. Highway 40 in 1926 until I-70 pulled traffic away from it in the 60s. Hotels and motels, swanky restaurants, drive-ins, shoppings, and every form of entertainment, from amusement parks to nightlife, sprang up along a 26-mile stretch of pavement from Aurora to Lakewood. Take a nostalgic ride through the 50s, 60s down the facts, as locals now call it, with stops at quirky and memorable places that cemented the street's worldwide reputation. So here is the gift shop. There's some Chinatown dragons, and then there's a penny presser, some stuffed animals, some paintings.
These are really cool.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever want a painting of Broadway in our house, but okay. Ooh, Casa Bonita, that's cool. Pete's Kitchen, I remember that place. Yes, see, that's the Colorado I like. Yes.
You'll like this one too.
Ooh, so cool. So cool. Some Native American stuff. There is, that would be a good vlog. Stay tuned for a Four Corners vlog. There's a lizard pot. Do you want a pot with a lizard on it? Ooh, that's cool. Ooh, we can even get a plate. The map of Colorado. Do we need this in our home to represent?
Perhaps.
We might get this.
Alright guys, that's gonna do it for today. There's still 2 more levels.
There's
but
still 2 more levels here. We're gonna come back.
It's already 3:50.
Yeah, it was super fun, and we're just dying of thirst because I'm not really. I used to live in the Denver area. I'm not really acclimated to Denver anymore, and she just came back from Tennessee, so we're gonna go get some big gulps somewhere. I don't know.
I need water ASAP.
Yeah,
but thanks for coming along with us on this journey. Remember, Jesus loves you.
Yeah, God bless you guys. Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.